And he's going into that PC build budget with about $1,000 budget.
This
That's
robo
good.
might act
About
like
right.
a real
Yeah, I
ass
mean, that's
dog.
pretty. That should be good. Because yeah, my build was like
Doesn't it?
7,800.
I spent many nights.
Confidence room. See? Nothing here. Well, that's strange. Grr. The door is ajar. Did it just open itself? No, that doesn't. Where are you going, Zeros? Does he have heat-seeking vision? Or heat vision?
Maybe.
That'd be good. Hmm? What is it, Zeros? There!
Oh.
Wait, was that? Whoever they are, they ain't just using stealth shards. They appear to be combining them with something else. Theo, we're going after them. Understood. We're going too. Wait for me! Heat signature detected. Zeros? You're up!
Wait! I surrender! I surrender!
Motherfucking Grimcat, come on! No? Oh. Okay, she's the fucking person probably watching over on yes. A woman, she looks kind of familiar. And there was me thinking to be that kinky cat or someone from the mafia. Huh? Who's that? She must not be a member of the faculty then. Man, it did cross my mind it might be you, but I wouldn't have put my mirror on it. This here is one of Kincaid's subordinates. I don't think I ever caught your name. Oh. So it's the desk jockey's gopher, huh?
You watch what you're calling me.
Bitch, you're on the ground pinned under a dog. I can make you pinned under me instead. Is this an acquaintance of yours?
I was hoping not to make contact with you while I was here.
Then why'd you sneak into the Institute?
But I see I underestimated just how friendly you would get with the faculty here in less than 24 hours.
If you didn't want to make contact with me, why didn't you stay at a separate hotel and not here?
I did hear you had a way of conning everyone you meet into liking you, Arkride, but you work fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you like me too. I ain't conning anyone. I'm just that likable. Yeah, same. Give me charisma up top.
No. Okay.
That was smooth.
I let it go.
That was smooth. I'm like, oh come on, that was fucking smooth.
That was good.
Also, if you're gonna try to burn someone, maybe try doing it when you're not pinned under a dog.
You think I'm enjoying this? Just get it off me!
I'm not wrong. I can't eat another bite of Engadin. Looks like you guys did the rounds. We sure did, though we may have overdid it a tad for it being our first day. But now I have a better idea of just what is happening in this city. You do? Kayla McMillan. I feel like I know
My
it.
name's Kayla McMillan. That's my real name, for what it's worth.
I feel like I've heard that name.
I'm a second lieutenant in the CID, and I'd prefer it if that and all we discuss are kept off the record.
Debatable. I thought you were here on a job from Elsame. So the CID is also involved then. Yeah, we knew that CEO might try to hide stuff from us, so we kept one of our clients a secret. We just didn't expect one of their guys to use a mix of Zypha and Ramda to sneak in here. I apologize for the trouble I ended up causing. My intention was to investigate so we had a backup in the event you didn't succeed. I never expected to be found. Clearly, I shouldn't have underestimated the Institute of Science's technological prowess. I mean, to be fair, you wouldn't have gotten caught if it wasn't for us here.
That's true.
Theo is cool? No. Of course, very cool. Robo is cool?
Yeah.
No, robots aren't cool. Although if we do play Vanguard, the giant robot dragons who come from interdimensional time space are cool, and the giant super robot police force, that's cool. And the girls, those are very cool. Girls are cool. I don't get it. Why sneak in here at all? You couldn't just let us do our thing? I assume she concluded that the current situation was too serious not to do anything. That about the long and short of it? The current state of the orbital network and the distribution network is definitely a problem. I had them go down on me the other day, too. I'm sure anybody would be happy to go down on you. Sweaty science, bushy. We managed to get things running again, but it was still a big hassle. Big asshole. But just why is this happening at all? There's only one possibility that I can propose. That would be the unusually intensive parallel distributed computing. I'm no expert in the field, but that's all that comes to mind for me, too. Then we're of the same mind. I'm totally lost. Yeah, the hell are you guys talking about? Orbital computers have been getting bigger and faster over the past few years. And the bigger they get, the more orbital energy they consume. In short, yes, the larger, more complex the tasks you require of them, the more power they will consume. Orbits regenerate orbital energy over time and don't generally need an external power source. That changes, however, when the amount of energy consumed vastly exceeds the orbit's ability to generate it. Yet, if the orbital distribution network that serves as the external source is also heavily taxed, that leads to a temporary decrease in the amount of energy available, and a spike in the amount of orbital network traffic. That theory alone would be enough to explain the issues we're here to investigate. Does parallel distributed computing really consume that much orbital energy? It's when you borrow the processing power of multiple computers through the net to do greater calculations, right? I'm impressed you know about such cutting-edge tech. Now, connecting a few terminals isn't going to consume much energy at all. But what do you think would happen if one were to connect all the terminals in the city?
Oh.
Then do you think hacking is behind this? The flow of the orbital distribution network, it looks to me like it's being manipulated. If you intentionally adjust its flow on an erratic schedule, you can make it seem like issues are occurring at random. You might even call doing just that my specialty, though I find this here to be a distastefully crafty way of going about it. Still, while it's possible on paper, I can't imagine parallel distributed computing taking place on such a vast scale. As for controlling the orbital distribution network itself, that's simply unimaginable with current technology. We still don't know all there is to know about orbital energy and how it works. Oh, but wait. Yeah, a situation mirroring that unimaginable scenario happened not all that long ago. It was around the most recent occupation of Crossbell. There were miracles and calamities born from large-scale distributed processing that should have been impossible with our current tech. So we're talking about Reverie? So impossible that I never thought the same could happen here in the Republic, even if this is on a smaller scale. Indeed, we analyzed that situation ourselves at Marduk and reached the same conclusion about what happened. Who's that? That confirms it then. She finally clues us in. I've heard some about what went down in Crossbell, but if this is the same as that, well, that spells trouble for us. Right, and this isn't the first time we've run into something connected to that whole incident either. Don't know if they're deliberately setting out to replicate Crossbell's deal, but there's one thing we need to get cleared up right off the bat. You've got to assume someone's out there trying to do the research they shouldn't, and that can only be done with parallel distributed computing. So the question becomes, who is it? I don't know, probably the guy who has like 1,000 terminals in his office who's doing the parallel distributed computing?
Yeah.
What's the point in asking a question with only one clear answer? Professor Callahan. Yeah, obviously. What does he think he's doing? He's changed the tone over the past few years, but I didn't think he was up to something of this magnitude. This number belongs to...
Is that you, Salesian?
Cronkite? Professor Callahan, what's wrong, sir? Oh.
I'm so sorry. I screwed up.
Oh.
Please, stop this. They want my...
Sorry, I don't know how to stop him from taking your arg. Professor? Professor Callahan! What just happened? He's in the special research building, right? We must hurry. He dead.
He did.
Oh, he dead. Oh, come on! But at least if it's glowing, Ren's gonna be like, go, go, and I'll be like, yes, my mage. Damn. Oh, shit. His blarg. It took all of his arg. Damn. Professor? Where are you, Professor? Oh, that ain't good. Start to decode went poof. Damn.
Yeah, this ain't good.
Can we investigate too? Even though we're not technically police, we have like no official authority in any capacity regardless. Just what is going on here? You are an asshole. Professor Callahan has gone missing, and you're here with some evidence that he's been abusing his power. Even the police and guild have barged into the Institute wanting to question me. Well, then maybe stop doing such questionable shit. You people have been here for a day. A day! Are you some sort of plague being brought down upon us? Yes. It's not their fault. This is Professor Callahan's problem. No, it's all of our problem. Quatra. Don't act like you didn't know about assistants being harassed left and right. What did you want me to do about it in my position?
Something, you dumbass.
You're the CEO! It's not my place to say anything about his research. Yes, it is! He works for you! I'm sure that is one of the difficult things about being in a joint venture group funded by multiple investors. But I also imagine the benefits outweigh the difficulties. Anyone can see that the professor was on a rampage, and the problems with the Orwell network and its distribution are just as clear. Let me just shoot straight with you. Was that professor linked to any strange group? You know, like the Mafia or anything? I'd like to believe that he wasn't, but I can't say for sure. It's pretty normal for the Institute of Science and Verne Company to accept outside funding. In other words, the ground is fertile for corruption. And I can't write off the possibility with all those new terminals he suddenly had on him. Stop this pointless conjecture. You have no evidence. I do, and you just pretty much gave it to me. If rumors like this were to leak to the public during such a crucial time, how about acting like a leader for once in your damn life? These youngsters were hired so the police and the guild wouldn't have to get involved. And while we sit here scrambling for answers, who knows what Professor Callahan is up to? Tell me, is there ever going to be a better time than now to step up as CEO, Bill?
Oh.
Supervisor.
Yeah, damn right.
Fine, I'll tell you everything I know. But please, keep this just between us. Of course, our team always keeps matters like this confidential. We're contracted with one of your biggest shareholders, the Principality of Alsaim. We have nothing to gain from hurting your image. And everything to gain from earning some brownie points with Verne. Professor Callahan first began to change around a year or two ago. We'd received a request from the Republican Army to develop next generation of weapons, something he excelled in. But when the time came to propose ideas, he lost in his own field. Professor Cronkite's was accepted. I knew that was it. Ever since, he's been doing his research on his own like a man possessed. I don't know what it is he started researching, but whatever it was, it required an immense amount of capital and manpower. There came a point where he started seeking out every sponsor he could. Then half a year ago, I heard a place called Anchorville Company offered an unprecedented amount of money. Oh, crap. Yep, that's one of the Mafia's faces.
Yep.
That name. So it got caught in your information network too, eh? Don't tell me this is the same thing as in Longport. Indeed. The Anchorville Company, much like the Mesoldom Trading Company, is also one of their shell corporations. Who are we talking about? A certain mafia. They're called Almata, and they're on both the guild and the police's radars. What? Professor Callahan was involved with people like that?
Yep.
I've heard the rumors. Been expanding their territory an awful lot of late. Just how the hell could you have overlooked something like this? It's not my fault. I only got the info the other day. And what else could I do? Do you know what could happen to me if I put a pause on research for the Mafia? Think about the poor assistants who ended up helping them without even realizing it. So after losing against the genius professor, he started focusing entirely on his own research. I bet that he's sticking to his same field of expertise. And if that Mafia has invested massive funds into his work, I have a bad feeling about this. A really bad feeling. The network delay that dropped down to 0.35% has gotten worse, again, as of this morning, too. That makes it highly possible that he's continuing his research in another location. But just where on earth could that be? Sounds like we got a good old-fashioned manhunt on our hands. We're going to be combing through this place way more than we did yesterday. I take it there are no objections? I don't like it, but I know it must be done. Better give our cards the proper ranks, then. Fine, give me your cards.
X rank bajillion plus.
Minus. B rank!
Fucking what?
Rank B, the certification level you mentioned. Heh, that one almost never gets issued. I'm not trying to bitch, but may as well just give us rank A at this point. Don't ask for the impossible. Besides, we'll be able to get around much better than we could yesterday with these. Let's get to work. Time to get one over on that Mafia.
I have a favor to ask.
No.
If at
You're
all
a phone
possible,
core,
do you think I could accompany you?
Sure, the bench is big enough for you. Oh.
As Professor Hamilton's student, this situation with Professor Callahan isn't entirely unrelated to me, and I very much consider it my job to do something about it in her stead. Please, let me come with you.
Only if you buy me some Digimon cards. Quarter pounder. Yeah, that's fine with me. But just to give you a heads up, our work takes priority. That means you're going to be tagging along while we take care of business. That going to be a problem? You mean like yesterday? That's fine. I wouldn't even mind helping out if there's anything I can do. Well, we're counting on you guys. I'll reach out to my contacts and see what I can dig up while you're at it. And just don't do anything too crazy, okay, quarter pounder? Don't worry so much, Essie. I'm in good company. But whatever it takes, I'm determined to set things right while she's not here to do it herself. I know. I'll start talking to any dealers who supplied Professor Callahan with parts. If I hear anything back, I'll let you know. Take good care of the boy. Yeah, you got it. By the way, yes, it glowed last night, didn't it? It did, yes. Most likely the same time as Professor Callahan's transmission went out. We're getting close then. Yes, the last time the Genesis glowed like that was... what are you talking about? What's a Genesis? It's something
Don't worry
really
about
dope.
it, Quarter Pounder.
Don't worry about it. Work stuff. I'm sure we'll pay you in eventually. I hope you don't mind, Quarter Pound. If you say so. It must be something that can take a while to explain. Not really. See this here? This is a Genesis. It glows when shit's fucking up. There's 7 of them in total. We have 4 of them. We are trying to find the other 4 or else the world goes kaplody. Okay, and what else can you tell me about them? This fucking shit makes zombies. Zombies? Fucking zombies, dude. Can you handle that? Can you fucking handle zombies? I don't think I can fucking handle zombies. I'm only 15. That's fucking right. Fucking zombies. We had to fucking kill zombies. And that Holocore mare you were talking about? Yeah, she turns Van into a fucking demon. A fucking demon? Yeah, a fucking demon. Like me. You're a fucking demon too, Aaron? Hell yeah, I am. What the fuck? I'm just going back to school. You guys do whatever the fuck you want. If possible, I'd like to first speak to Yang. You would better know him as Professor Cronkite. The guy our missing professor had beef with, right? Yeah, I bet he'd know a thing or two about his research. Sounds good to me. Plus, I think it's about time we have a little talk with yesterday's client. The anonymous one? Not so anonymous to us at this point. Come on, let's settle the score. So we'll be making the rounds through Newtown and the Artisanal District before heading to the Institute of Science. That sounds perfect. Then, may day 2 of our work begin.
I see.
Quarter Pounder.
Nope.
Goodbye. Oh man, even his thing is like, he has the doggo though, which is good.
Is it though?
Yeah, doggo.
Is it though?
Nah, like quarter pounder's less cool, but the dog's fine. Dog's cool.
Is the dog
Let's
fine?
head
I think the
over.
dog's the worst part. That's right, I said
Excuse you?
it.
It's your
There we go, better. I've been excused. You preemptively excused that.
All right.
Some classified information got stolen. Before things blow up, I want you to get it back. Please keep this a secret from any of our employees. I'll be waiting at the hotel lobby.
Info leak.
Interesting. So these are the sorts of odd jobs you take on.
Shut up.
Nobody cares about what you think about our job, quarter pounder.
What are we waiting for?
Your job's pretty cool. I still don't care. Well, part of I don't care what you think.
Yeah,
I get-
the requests are a little.
Info leak. Hotel lobby.
And
Which hotel? This hotel?
On my way.
No. Where's the fucking hotel then? What?
I don't know.
Shut up. Fine, what goes on?
then let's head over.
Alright, new town. Oh, this hotel.
Ingress.
Yo, Indy, right? Van Arkwright, Arkwright Solutions. There you go. You got a force big for us? Oh, thank the goddess. I could really use your help. How so? Could you fill us in on the details? You're from Vern's Weapons Development Division, right? That's right. Wait a minute. Are you quarter pounder salad dressing? Hold on. Why is he here? Did I not specify this was to be kept secret from the Institute? He works for me. Your request asks for secrecy from Vern employees and not the Institute of Science personnel. And anyway, quarter pounder here ain't a researcher today. He's working with me for reasons. We won't know how to help you if you don't tell us what the problem is. I feel like this might be related to Professor Callahan's situation. All right. But please keep this under wraps. If CEO Townsend hears about this, I gotta help me. I can't promise that. It depends on the severity of your situation. Hey, quarter pounder. That's not how we do things here. You're fired. Bye-bye. But I promise that I'll hear you out before making any moves. Regaining that classified info is in our best interest at any rate. Anything beyond that, well, that's the Springs jurisdiction. Well, ain't the kid awfully bossy? Fine, I can work with that. So let me explain myself in full, please. And preferably in private. So, well, there's no good way I can phrase this. I got caught in a honey trap. Oh, he got honey trapped, dear. Oh, I've heard of those. They crop up in a lot of books and films. I guess life really does imitate art. Well, the way I see it, that ain't really a problem on its own. She leave you blue-balled and bankrupt, or what? Well, stop beating around the bush. The more we know, the sooner we can get cracking. I know, it was late last night. I had just gotten off my shift at work. I had with me that briefcase with the classified documents in it, as discussed earlier. And that was when I bumped into her, a hostess. She said she fell out with a regular customer she was fond of. She looked awful. Then one thing led to another, and we drank together at Hotel Ingress. Yeah, and then what did that lead to? Spit something more at us, why don't you? That's enough. Do I really need to get into more detail? Down, Aaron. Your snide little quips aren't helping. So, what happened afterward? I don't remember, honestly. I couldn't keep my eyes open. When I came to, it was already the next morning. By then, she was long gone, and she'd taken the briefcase with her. I panicked. I heard about the forced big request, so I sent one to try and save face. Bringing classified materials to a romantic tryst is rash, to say the least. I know. Just with security clearance and all, I figured it would be safe. Indeed, the security card system has made outside attempts at data breaches difficult. Perhaps that was what led them to target an insider like yourself. So, you'll take it? You'll take it, right? We have to act fast, or that briefcase is as good as gone. What should we do, Van? Ooh, chaos is
The
good.
chaos is good.
We're gonna take it ourselves. All right, we'll take it. Phew, thank you so much. I can finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. Walk into it. Thank you, Van. I can't overlook this myself. Just to make sure, have you contacted the hotel and asked if they still have it? You might have just left it at the bar or elsewhere. They have a lost and found for those sorts of things, I believe. Actually, that's a good point. I was so panicked that I just assumed it was stolen. Let's hit the hotel first, then. They have it, case closed. Might not even charge you for that one. But if it was stolen, then we're on the case. Right, that's fine by me. Thank you so much. Are you excited about the thievery and the mystery?
I'm excited about the
So, about the snackies? What snacks?
ice cream.
We're not getting ice cream today. Unless you really want it.
Nah, I'll have it tomorrow.
Who said that?
I said that.
Oh,
Tomorrow is Friday, treat day. Fridays are treat days.
Fridays are treat days.
Yeah.
A booster box of Digimon cards is treat days.
You can have that as your treat. I'm gonna have ice cream.
I might. I have to find, because like they're one of the reprint sets has a bunch of the really cool cards in it, like a lot of the really strong staples. Like there's a few of the $30 boxes I'll look into. See the card list.
Okay. One will be your treat. And then I get ice cream and some food stuffs.
It's not even Friday. Why the fuck are you excited?
Tomorrow's Friday.
You have to work tomorrow.
It doesn't matter.
Damn, I can't bring you down.
Tomorrow's Friday.
Damn.
Friday treat day.
Maybe we can go to Dogwoods. I don't know. I'm sorry, we don't have anything of that description. We asked our guests to return any missing items they found, but we haven't seen nor heard of a briefcase. Housekeeping has cleaned your room already, but they didn't find anything there either. Well, great. It does sound like it was stolen then, and that brings us to our mystery woman. By the by, did you happen to see a hostess or a hostess-esque woman leaving the hotel yesterday morning? So, there's a couple of games I'm going to want us to like co-commentate.
Okay.
One of them is the Digimon Survive game that one guy was talking about, because that's like 90% visual novel with some fucking RPG tactics combat, but it's like a huge visual novel and like really dark, like Digimon dark.
Oh.
And then the other one would be AI Somnium Files, the sequel,
Oh.
which we had a lot of fun playing.
Yeah.
A hostess? No, not that I can recall. I see. Very odd. Like, I'd like to say after we get done with this game, I guess we could, like, maybe spend, like, 30, 45 minutes going through the jobs.
Yeah.
Trying to find me some work.
Yep.
Trying to make me sad.
Yep. Nobody wants to. You just
I want to do this for work.
Yeah,
I want to be an entertainer. I have the flair, the passion, the flab.
The flag.
I'm so fat you'd think I was a pro gamer. Anybody in general leave around that time then? Yes, actually. There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. Hey, if and when Ryan does get his PS5, we'd have our 4-man stack for Diablo.
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Like, do we need it? Like, we don't need it.
It'd be fun.
It's just more people.
Fine, I'll tell my younger brother you don't like hanging out with him, that you think he's lame.
I mean, it'll be fine if he wants to play, but like, it doesn't change anything. Like, we'd still be running it anyway.
Yeah, and it'd be fun.
Okay.
There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. Plus, I mean, Brian's like, oh, but the loot and the stuff and the builds. I'd be like, oh, it's fine. As we talked about, Brian loves making spreadsheets. He does all that shit for us. There was a researcher who rushed out of the hotel that morning. She looked like she was in a hurry. Like,
Is Dad asking if I was Jessica?
and did she? Yeah, I think she did. She might have had a case with her. A researcher? You know, now that I think about it, she was really sharp. She knew far more about engineering than the layman should. I had been talking with her about my job, and she was asking me really in-depth questions about the tech I brought up. Well, sounds like our hostess gig's BS then, and the scientist act too. Yeah, she knows more than she lets on. That puts the honey trap theory back on the table, and that means the hunt is on. We'll handle the investigation from here. I think we've got enough to go on now. Right. Thank you ever so much. So we have a general idea of who the suspect is. Now, how do we find her? Process of elimination, I'm thinking we can try to figure out where she couldn't be. Let's go over the briefcase before that. First step here would be figuring out what motive, what was in there, and why was she after it. That's classified info, as I'm sure I don't need to remind you. Hey, guess what? Shut up. But, well, yeah, we do need to know, Van. Van, can I trust you? Trust is everything in this line of work. Your secrets are safe with us, promise. All right, Harrison, if you would fill us in. Yeah. I'm not gonna fucking put my livelihood at stake. Okay, fine. So, there are blueprints for a new orbital gun, plus some other design documents. The military is planning to adopt them soon. We've been getting our parts and assembly pipelines ready. If those design docs were to fall into foreign hands... Barry, keep your mouth shut. I know you like guns. Aaron? I'll talk with you later. Strip club. Man business, but for real, shut up. Yes, that would be a problem. It does explain why its contents were so highly classified. Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if they do get the docs, making the actual gun wouldn't be so easy. It uses some very rare, very complicated metal alloys. And as far as I'm aware, only Basel has the custom-made machining tools required to work with them. You said the thief was well-versed with engineering. She might realize she needs those alloys once she starts reading the documents. Could she still be in the city then, trying to procure some alloys for herself? You can't just work with them by hand. The special alloys are useless without these special tools. You can't buy them from the Vern store unless you show them your certification card. So even if she knew she needed the alloys, she shouldn't be able to use them. She didn't steal your certification card too, did she? She shouldn't have. I mean, Oh, no. Oh, God.
What a loser.
Harrison frantically searched his pockets, but a certification card was absent.
Loser!
Oh. Are you kidding me? Not my certification card, too. Oh, no. Yeah, figured as much. She already had you wrapped around her finger. Betcha she went to the Vern store with it. I'd sit over there and ask around. You just sit tight till we finish our investigation. We'll keep you posted. Okay, good luck. Hello? Arabonia? Yeah. New orbital gun. Yeah. Here's the alloys.
Click.
Man, I'm standing right next to you. Run!
Lady.
Seize it! That was funny. I'm funny. Maybe we should play Baldur's Gate. Like, they can let you be the biggest asshole in the world in that game.
Oh, I know. Like, that's why I'm shocked you hadn't done the thing.
Well, A, it's $70, and B, like, I'm still on the fence on its actual combat.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, I think...
I don't know how...
Honestly, I think I'd much rather watch you play it, and then just, you know, make the choices.
No. No.
I mean, it is co-op.
Nah.
We can play together. It is co-op.
Yeah, I know we can play together, but
Hello
I think
there.
it would still go into, like, only one person makes the choices for those.
I don't know.
Yeah, I do. I think
know.
I think so.
You can't possibly.
I believe so.
Your beliefs are unfounded.
I can Google it later.
Phone down. Yeah, you can't Google it now.
I can't Google it now, but you stole it.
I actually do not have your phone.
Oh, that's shocking. Oh, it's over there. I flung out of my pocket.
Can I see it for a second?
No, because you no.
Zero. This.
Yeah, I know. We'll do that. Ow!
What do you mean, ow?
It hurt my finger because of my nails that you want me to have.
Okay, now shut up. You want a what?
I want a treat, but I have to wait. I know. I'm so hungry.
I'm also hungry.
I ate my dinner.
You ate and ate and ate and ate. You ate so much.
Shut up!
Alright, what do I want? Oh, no. Attack.
See you again.
You might see me again. You might not see me again.
Maintenance mode engaged. Shard skills updated.
Alright, see, what do I got here? Draws hate during combat battles. Okay.
That one's a single element slot. Looks like a new shard skill. That one's a single element slot. Shard skills updated. Shard skills updated.
Sure. Welcome. Well, always good to see you, Institute folks. What can I do for you here? Yes, hello, we have a question. So, did a female researcher come by the store this morning? Yeah, somebody came by earlier today. Looked like a researcher to me. She was a real looker. I remember that much. She dropped right by after it opened. I see. Did she buy anything? She did, yeah. She asked for some alloy machining tools. It was a bit of a strange ask. But she had her certification card on her, so yeah, I went ahead and got those for her. She also asked where she could get some of the alloys themselves. Maybe she needed them for a project or something. Anyway, I told her that I might be able to help her over Giscard's. So that's where our little fox ran off to. We'd best hurry. Thanks for the info.
It's so convenient nowadays.
Off we go.
Off we go.
Yeah, they sold her the tools.
Oh yeah, for sure. That guy's screwed.